Governor Katie Hobbs in Arizona sparking outrage after that state announced plans to end their expansion of its school choice voucher program, which was working well, it seemed. Parents like our next guests are protesting the governor's move to stop the program, urging Hobbs to reverse her decision. Joining us right now is Arizona State Director of American Federation for Children, Steve Smith, and Scottsdale Unified Governing Board member, Amy Carney. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Amy, I think you've got 2 kids in the school district there. How's this going to impact you?
Well, it's going to impact me because it impacts my neighbors, and it impacts our public schools too, because right now people are leaving in droves from our public schools and seeking the education, that their children need and deserve. And if they can't get that in our local public schools, then they should have the opportunity to go seek out the education that works best for their children.
Absolutely. So, Steve, what's going wrong with it? I mean, why would the new Democrat governor want to reverse something that seemed to be working pretty well?
It's outrageous behavior. I mean, literally her first week on the job, she's going to lay down her marker at her State of the State address where she said this, and then days later she doubled down and put it in her budget. So the fact that she would pick this fight with tens of thousands of parents in her first week in office is scary to parents. It's, again, outrageous behavior to parents. And is there seriously no more important things in Arizona on her agenda than to go after the education that's working, as you said, brilliantly well? That's a lifeline to parents. Right. She's going to go after that her first week in office. That would not be political astute, I wouldn't think.
Well, Steve, just imagine you're speaking to the new governor. What would you tell her to try to convince her to stop her plan?
I'd say especially in the wake of COVID, where you have unprecedented learning loss from our kids, where ACT scores in Arizona are at a 30-some-year low. Right. In light of all of this, when you have parents, nearly 50,000 of them, we're not talking an insignificant amount of number, nearly 50,000 parents who are using this ESA program as a lifeline, a way to help their kid not only get caught up on learning, but to surpass the learning loss they've experienced. You're going to try to rip that away from the neediest families in this state? I would implore her to say, my gosh, can you look at what this program is doing for these kids? And why would you dare try to take it away from them?
And, Amy, your state has been, you're in the forefront. I think you're the biggest program in the United States. And it was working, seemingly, under Governor Ducey. But now suddenly he was a Republican. Now you've got a Democrat. And it's like, yeah, we're doing a 180 here.
Yeah. Arizona is leading the way. I mean, leading the nation in educational freedom. I mean, even beyond Florida, right? And like you said, it is working. It is still working. And she needs to listen to the parents who are utilizing this ESA program and learn why. Why are, so many families needing this option, and then make changes possibly, to our public schools to keep more students there.
All right, let's see what happens. Steve Smith and Amy Carney, we thank you very much for joining us live. By the way, Fox did reach out to the governor for a statement. They have not yet responded. If they do, we'll have you both back. Thank you.